Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah and I post nursing-based content here on YouTube. I upload videos every Monday, so if you are intrigued by the field of nursing, this channel is for you. So do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button so that you can be a part of the Nurse Collective family. This video is sponsored by Medly. Medly is a platform that allows nurses and health professionals work how they want, when they want. With their easy-to-use app, you can access per-diem shifts in your area straight from your phone. Choose the shifts you want and pass on the ones you don't. Check out the description to learn more. So on today's video, I want to share with you some practical tips that will allow you to start your journey as a per-diem nurse. As I stated earlier, I have been a per-diem nurse for 2 years and I am never looking back. But I want to let you know on how this journey panned out for me so that it can be a smooth process for you as well. When I made my transition into per-diem nursing, it was something that very few people had tread upon. And a lot of people were telling me, you should not do this. I don't know how you're going to make money, but I want to let you know that I have done it and I am doing it now. And it's been 2 years and it's the best thing ever. But the first thing I want you to look at and want you to dive in and to do some research is to figure out what your goals are as a per diem nurse. What is it that you simply want when you transition into per diem nursing? For me, I had just had a baby girl and I was spending so much time away from her that I was missing the key moments of her life, and I wanted to be there for that. Even though when I was employed by my job, they said, hey, you get to make your own schedule. There were days that I specifically asked not to work and they still signed me up to work on those days. And so even though I only work 36 hours in a week, the days that I really wanted to be home, I had to go to work or I would lose my job. I just simply wanted to create more memories with my family. I wanted to prioritize my family. So those are the 3 things and the 3 goals that I wanted and what drove me into per diem nursing. Number 2 is to set yourself up for success. When you transition into per diem nursing, things are unconventional. I keep mentioning this a lot because I want to let you know that this is something that, again, very few people tread upon. And so you can't get advice from everyone because they don't know what this journey entails. But I want to let you know from an experienced per diem nurse that you have to set yourself up for success. There are a lot of benefits to being a per diem nurse, but there are some things that you need to take notice of. For instance, number 1, as a per diem nurse, you are no longer eligible for benefits, but you can acquire benefits if you have a spouse who has a full-time job, and you can access it privately or pay out of pocket for that. And you need to understand that as a per diem nurse, your paychecks may fluctuate. You may want to work 7 days one week and then make none the next week, which means you won't have a check on the week that you don't work. So if you don't work, you don't make a check. And so your checks will fluctuate. But as a per diem nurse, in order to set yourself up for success is, number 1, I admonish you to set up an emergency savings, some money that you can pull from, so that in the case that your checks are fluctuating and you need some extra money and you don't want to go to work because maybe you want to spend some time with your family, you can pull from that money without it affecting you or your livelihood. Number 2 is to acquire health insurance. Again, health insurance can be acquired through your spouse or you can acquire it privately. So the last thing that will set you up for success as a per diem nurse is to focus on experience in a specific field that you are wanting to pick up per diem shifts for. I am a med-surg nurse and I pride myself on being a med-surg nurse. And so I was already a med-surg nurse for 2 years before transitioning into per diem nursing. So I had already went over that hump of being a new nurse. I was able to take care of patients on my own and I was ready to just come in, make money, leave, and to help the floor whenever they needed and to leave. So the one thing I want you to realize is that as a per diem nurse, you are going in to actually help the floor. You don't want the floor to actually be helping you. So in that regard, you have to be experienced. And I would say you need at least a year of experience. I may say even 2 years, but at least a year of experience. But most importantly, as a per diem nurse, you want to be able to go in and be a help. So that means you need to know what you're doing and to be able to take care of a set of patients without asking for help every 5 seconds. So you need to be a strong nurse, someone that is able to help a patient when they're declining, know what to do, know where your resources are, who to ask to take care of your patients independently. Also, be sure to update your resume to show the things that you are skilled in, what experience you have in your specific specialty when you're looking for these per diem shifts. Also, it is important to make sure you're up to date with a current physical for the year, that you have a document that outlines all the vaccinations that you have as a nurse, most importantly, your COVID vaccinations and your Tdap vaccinations, which will allow you to easily pick up shifts. So these 3 tips that I have talked about will help you be successful on your journey as a per diem nurse. Check out the description to learn more about Medly.